Hi everyone, and welcome back to Desha Studio. Today is a kind of full body focused flow with lots of balance, a little bit of challenge. I'd say about intermediate to advanced level. And you may need a block if the ground ever feels far away, and potentially a foam for sensitive knees. Okay, so we're going to get started right away in a child's pose. So you can move your props out the way and then just come to the back of your mat. Bring the tops of the feet down, toes to touch, and extend your arms forward here, relaxing the forehead onto the mat. And then just taking a moment here to ground yourself, arrive, tune into a more internal space. We are not practicing for a very long amount of time. But certainly, if you fully commit to this time, you're going to feel a tangible shift in your energy. So taking a moment here to really commit to this little pocket of time you've made for yourself, to move and breathe and release. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you inhale, feel the back body broaden with your breath. And then as you exhale, just allow yourself to deepen your connection to the ground. Heavy out. Just two more like that. It's a full, deep, nourishing inhale. And a complete breath all the way out. Last one, breathe in fully. Sip in a little bit more air right at the top. Hold it. Let it get a little bit uncomfortable. And then big exhale, release all the way to empty. Good. On your next inhale, you're going to just lift your head a little bit so you can get your arms behind you. So move into balasana. And the tops of the hands firm down, the forehead firms down. And then from here, we're going to tuck the chin in deeply towards the base of the throat, closer towards the knees. And then press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, roll to the crown of the head. And you can maybe pad your feet a little closer together if you need. And then roll right onto the crown of the head and begin to lift your hands up and then interlace them. You're in a rabbit's pose. Arms up and over the head. Nice big shoulder release here. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck underneath your toes. Get some nice purchase on the balls of your feet. Lower your bum down and then lift the chest. So you're standing up in a little toe stand on the balls of your feet. From here, you're going to activate into your quads, draw your tailbone down, lift up onto your knees, find a little camel pose, pull the hands down, lift and open up through the throat on your in-breath. Exhale, release the chin, sit back down, lean your shoulders back to counterbalance, try to get your knees up, thighs parallel to the earth. Inhale, exhale, feet down, and then forward fold over your legs. You can pad your feet a little further apart, you can bend your knees. And just take a moment to feel into this nice little shoulder release here for a couple breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hands, lower your hips, extend your arms forward. Just release your arms and go deeper into your hips like a squat. And then stand up nice and tall. Inhale, big breath, lengthen. And then exhale, bend your elbows and open up through your chest. Arms rise up, inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs, bow down, Uttanasana. Walk it out to high plank on your inhalation. Stay for your exhale, round your upper back. Maybe take a couple little circles over your wrists, one direction and then the other. And then breathe in, round through the upper back. Breathe out, lower your knees down. Inhale, open up into your cow pose. Exhale, little chaturanga, elbows hug the waistline. Straighten your elbows, breathe in. Tuck your toes, hover your knees, breathe out. Really draw the tailbone down to the back of the knees and lift your hips towards your ribs. Knees down, heart up. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, baby chaturanga, lower half. Inhale, press your elbows to straight. Exhale, tuck your toes and hover your cat. One more, knees down, sink the heart, open the throat, take a full breath in. Exhale, baby chaturanga. Inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, round. Hold this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to walk your feet in, feet in, feet in. Lower your knees down and sit on your heels. Arms rise up. Take a deep breath in. Bend your elbows, cactus, exhale. Turn your palms forward, internally rotate your shoulders and take a non-habitual grip behind your back. Pull the hands down, lift and open up through the chest. And then lift onto your knees, camel prep. Palms down, heart up. Deep breath in. Stay here for your exhales. Feel for stability through the feet. Toning into your glutes by drawing your tailbone down. And then release chin. Sit back down, lean back, hover the knees, toes stand, inhale, exhale, forward fold. You're going to roll over the line of the legs and just hang the head nice and heavy. Last big breath in, stay for your exhale. Hands down, find your chair pose on your inhale. Sink a little deeper on your exhalation here. You're coming all the way down onto your back, lowering slowly down, and then just land on your back. Okay, we're going to go into bridge pose now. So ground into your feet. Round your lower back into the mat. Make that nice little imprint there. Start to peel your hips up, and then just scooching your shoulder blades a little deeper underneath you. All right, firm into right foot, left knee to chest. Inhale, exhale, stride the left leg long. Pull it in on your inhale, stride it forward on your exhale. Keep going in and lengthen. We're stabilizing right ankle. We're toning into right inner thigh. You have 3 and 2. And last one, knee to chest. Take a deep breath in, hold it. Exhale, extend your left leg to the ceiling, lower your hips down. Begin to interlace your hands, lift your head and your shoulders, hover your right knee, yogi bicycles, left elbow, right knee, inhale, and then change on your exhale. Keep going. Pulling the navel down to the spine, spreading through your toes. Trying to lift your shoulder blades up and off the mat. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Twist to the right, lift up a little higher, take a deep breath in. Exhale, left heel down, right knee twist to the left, and just take a moment to release, open up into that right shoulder. Good, we're going to repeat that on the other side. So simply roll back onto your back, right knee in, followed by the left. You can give yourself a little squeeze and then draw your heels down to the mat, round your lower back into the mat, lift your hips up. Get those shoulder blades deeper underneath you. And this time we're going to stabilize through the right foot. Stabilize through the left foot. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. Give it a big squeeze. Lift up through that left hip a little higher. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the hips and stride the right leg long. Keep going. Squeeze. Extend, stabilizing left side. Four, 5. 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Can you get your right leg straight to the ceiling? Lift up a little higher. And then lower upper back, middle back, lower back, down. All right, interlacing your hands behind the back of your head. Wrapping your elbows around your ears. We're going to twist right elbow, left knee. Inhale. And then exhale, change. Keep going. 5. Really pressing your lower back into the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Twist to the left. Hold it. Reach a little higher, and then lower the right leg. Lower your head and shoulders, and twist the left knee to the right. A little spinal release here. Trying to wrap and roll that left shoulder down and away from the ear. Okay, good. Roll back onto your back. Knees bend. This time, we're going to plant our feet, round our lower backs into the mat. Lift our arms up and our hips up, and take your arms up and over your head. So you're just going for a nice big stretch here, lifting chest high to chin. Breathing in from your feet, breathing out lower, and lift to bent knee Navasana. Take an in-breath, exhale 1 time, lower down, inhale, lift. Exhale, plant your feet, find yourself back into Utkatasana on your inhale. Sink a little lower on your exhale. Root into your heels, rise all the way up. Strong legs, firm feet. Exhale, open your heart, cactus. Arms rise up, breathe in. Take a moment here, close your eyes, draw your hands into your heart, Samastitihi. Reconnect with your breath. We're moving into just two standing sequences. Arms rise up, lift and lengthen, inhale. Exhale, fold and bow over your legs. And halfway lift your chest, plant your palms, hop to the hovering tabletop or hovering cat. Knees down, sink the heart, cow pose, open out through the throat. Exhale, little chaturanga. This time hanging cobra. Keep your knees down as you open up through your chest. You're welcome to stay here for a moment and twist. Maybe look over right shoulder. Maintain navel to spine, twist over left shoulder. Inhale, pass through center. Exhale, all the way up and all the way back to downward facing dog. Feel your body nice and grounded. From hands, from feet, big breaths. Okay, you can shorten out your down dog if you need to. For this, we're going to firm our palms down and lift our right leg up towards the ceiling. Try to keep the hip line level, the toes pointing down, reaching with the inner thigh. Firming down through your right hand. Tent your left fingertips, option to bring it right into the center of the mat. Option to extend the left arm up towards the ceiling, really firming that left foot down. It can be at a slight 45. On your inhale, ground your left hand, bring your right knee to your nose, one-legged high plank. Stay there for your exhale. Next inhale, lift the right leg up, open the hip, bend the knee, and squeeze the heel to the bum. And just get a nice stretch through that right glute, right psoas muscle. Slow control, circle right knee to nose, inhale. Step the foot between the palms, low lunge for a moment. And then we're going to open up into warrior 2. So ground your left foot at a 45, rise all the way up. Adjust as you need to here. Just sink a little deeper into your shape. Finding clear lines of energy through the arms. Nice right angle bend through this right thigh. Take a nice inhale here. Exhale, stay. Let's move to a 5-pointed star, heels in, toes out. Pull the belly in and up. Exhale into a horse pose, sink low. Okay, we're going to go lunges to the left and the right. So you're going to breathe in. On your exhale, pivot to the back of your mat. Bend your right knee into a double right angle bend. Chin in, skull back. Then you're going to come back through center. Inhale, dip. Exhale, pivot to the other side. Keep going. So really focusing on how you're working on the balls of the feet, aligning your knees with your toes and your ankles. One more round. Good. Next time you move towards the right, pause there, the top of your mat. Now bend into your right knee. Press into your right foot. Lift your left knee up towards your chest. One-legged Tadasana is your inhale. Exhale, dip left knee behind the right, little curtsy lunge. Keep going. Lift. and lower. To lift and lower. And this time lift up, knee to chest. And take your left ankle, hook it over your right knee. Take a moment in figure 4. Sink down low. Take your buttocks back and reach the crown of the head forward. For 3, 2, 1. Left knee to chest on your inhalation. Take a big step back to your double bent knee lunge. Pivot into your horse pose. Sink a little lower on your exhalation. To the back, breathe in. Pivot, bend your right knee. Take your weight and your awareness into your left foot. Step into it, rise up, right knee to chest, long spine. Exhale, curtsy, right knee behind the left. Lift and lower. Stabilizing left ankle, lift and lower. Lift all the way up, breathe in. Little external rotation through right hip, hook the ankle-knee connection and sit down. Find your breath. Stand back up on your inhale. Step it back to double bent knee. Pivot back to horse. Take an inhale here, sink a little deeper on your exhale, then breathe in and let it go, Prasarita. Breathe out, folding forward over the line of your legs. Take a halfway lift on your in-breath. On your exhale, move yourself all the way to the right, hands inside of the foot, lower your left knee down. An option here to come down onto your forearms for a couple moments, just sort of getting into that right hip a little bit, right inner groin. Little lizard lunge. Okay, and then from here, we're going to ground our hands, so straighten your elbows. Start to open this right arm out towards the side for a little twist. If you need to, you can always put a foam under that knee. It will help you if your knees are sensitive. And then your right arm is going to rise up. Take an inhale. Exhale, quad stretch. So draw the left heel in towards the buttocks. You can either just draw the right elbow towards the heel or reach for the outer ankle and pull in. Just a couple moments here. Feel the hamstrings come online by drawing the heel closer towards the buttocks and pressing the ankle back into the hand. For 2 and 1. We're going to a low side cobra. So you're going to breathe in, carefully release the foot, then pivot your right toes towards the middle of the mat. Come onto the left side. So you can move this foam, maybe just move it to the right of your mat and sink your hips down. And we're getting this nice stretch through the whole right side of the body. You're going to firm into this left hand, roll the shoulder from the ear, breathe in, lift your hips, and then take it all the way to the left side, Skandasana. Sink your hips all the way down, and now get a nice stretch into this right leg a little bit, sinking deep into that shape. Firming right heel down and gently tugging it back. We're going to open hip standing splits at the top of the mat. So move super, super slowly. Your right toes in line with your right knee, hands go forward, and lift this left leg up. It's nice to be on tented fingertips. You can always bend this right knee. You've got stability in this ankle. You're lifting this left heel on the inhale, toning into left glute. Exhale, curtsy lunge, left knee behind the right. Keep going. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Pause here. Maybe fold a little deeper. Breathing in. Big step back on your exhale to reversed warrior. So keep that right knee nice and bent. Lift your right arm up and over the ear. Take a full breath in. Exhale slowly to a wild thing. Ground your palms. Step your right foot behind your left thigh. Lift your hips all the way up. Open up through the chest space. Should feel quite nice. Take an inhale here. Exhale, one-legged high plank. So come out of the back bend. Flex your right foot round your upper back. One-legged chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Peel your chest up and through. Open the chest to nice, stable downward facing dog on your exhale. Take a full breath in. Complete breath all the way out. All right, we'll move to the left side and we'll take a break and then one more round. Left leg rises, inhale. Press your chest towards your right thigh. Option to bring your right hand into the middle, tented fingertips stay. Or option to try to hover the right arm up alongside your right hip as you firm that left hand down. Come forward into one-legged high plank, grounding your right hand, left knee to nose. Squeeze, stay for your exhale. Inhale, left leg rises, hip opens, knee bends. Squeeze the heel to the bum. Slow and controlled, circle left knee to nose, come forward. Step the foot forward, low lunge for a moment just to feel into that right hip flexor. And then start to ground your feet, warrior two. Rise all the way up. Sink into your shape on your exhalation. 5-pointed star, inhale. Hands to heart, horse pose, exhale. We'll add on the next round. Take a deep breath in, sink lower. Exhale, prasarita, fold over the line of your legs. You're welcome to step a little further back. Move the crown of the head a little closer. Draw your hands maybe in line with the heels. Lifting inner groin, inner arch to inner knee to inner groin and rolling your inner thighs back. And then hugging outer hip to outer knee to outer heel, stabilizing your legs. Take a halfway lift, hands under shoulders, extend through the crown of the head. Exhale, move into your lizard lunge, melting the right knee to the mat, maybe coming down onto your forearms here. One more breath. Okay, we're going to come up. And then if you need that foam, it's under the right knee this time. Right hand grounds. Left arm rises, first twisting, and then bend the elbow towards the heel, or option to take hold of the outer ankle, pull the hand into the ankle, and press the ankle back into the hand. Little quad stretch. Breathe into the intensity of the pose. See if you can find a little more space, a little more surrender in the activeness of the shape. Last one. And then slowly release. You can move the foam out the way. And then you're morphing into a side cobra. Sitting kind of all the way down here and extending that left arm alongside the thigh. Okay, we're going to firm down to rise up on the inhale, big side body stretch. Exhale, skandasana all the way to your right foot, straightening out that left leg. Feel into it for one more moment. And then we're going to move over the left toes into open hip standing splits. Right leg is rising. Breathe in. Breathe out, little curtsy. Inhale, extend, brighten the toes, flex the right foot. Exhale to bend. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale to bend. This time, inhale, extend. Maybe fold yourself a little deeper into the shape, really lifting that right leg. And then land reverse warrior. The right foot lands. You can lift the left arm up and over the ear. Breathe in here. Exhale, let it go for wild thing. Right hand down, stepping the left toes behind the right thigh, bridging your hips up, opening your chest. Take an inhale, exhale, pull it all together for your one-legged high plank. Lower halfway down, upward facing dog. Big breath in to downward facing dog. Breath out. Inhale here, full up. Exhale, lift to the balls of your feet, lower your knees, and sink into a child's pose just for a moment of rest. Okay, we've got one more little cycle there, little sequence, where we will add on a couple poses and then release into shavasana. So when you're ready, breathe and lift the head, and then you're going to find your way back into downward facing dog. Okay, so we're going to add on, option always to do what you did last time, because we're kind of building on that. Or if you want to up level a little bit, I'm going to give you some options to move through as we go. So ground your hands, find your down dog, breathe in. Stay there for your exhalation. Okay, from your palms, from your feet, it's nice to turn the left heel in slightly, almost like a micro warrior foot. It gives you more stability. Right leg will rise. Draw your right hand back underneath your right shoulder. Firm into your right hand. Draw your left hand back underneath your left shoulder. Stay there. Extend the arm or bend the right knee and capture the top of the right foot with your left hand. Flash prep, rolling your left shoulder from your ear, really trying to stabilize through that right side. Breathe in. Breathe out, release the foot. Bring the right knee to the right elbow, see if you can hold it, really working those right obliques. And then place the left hand down, lift the right leg, breathe in, open the hip, bend the knee, squeeze the heel to the bum. Option to flip the dog or just stay here. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, round. Step it through, warrior two, all the way up on your in-breath. Sink into it on your exhale. 5-pointed star, inhale. Bend your knees, horse pose, exhale. Just one round each side. Inhale. Pivot to the left, exhale, double bent knee lunge. You can always tap that knee. Center on your inhale. To the right, exhale. Now pause here, firm into the right foot. Lift the left knee up towards the chest. And then on your exhale, curtsy, left knee behind the right. Inhale, lift up, hold this one. Arms extend on your inhale. Option to take hold of the left ankle and move into dancer's pose. Maybe drawing hands to hearts or extending the fingertips forward. Find that same pulling in the ankle with the hand and pressing the ankle back into the hand and opening left shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. Knee comes to chest, arms rise up, all the way back to your double bent knee lunge. Exhale. Horse pose, inhale, sink a little deeper for the exhale. To the left, turn the toes in, drop that right knee, firm into the left foot, bring right knee to chest. Inhale here. Exhale, curtsy lunge. Step into the left foot, right knee to chest, hold or arms up, right hand, right ankle, knees together, extend forward. 2 and 1, knee to chest, arms rise up. Take a bigger step back to double bent knee lunge, pivot forward, inhale, sink a little deeper on your exhale, take an in breath. Prasarita, exhale, fold. Halfway lift the chest. Move all the way to a lizard, an easy twisted lunge this time. So you first can ground your hands if you need. Right arm rises. Open up through the right side of the chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, low side cobra. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat. Option to sit all the way down here. Maybe right hand grabs left ankle and you're taking a side bend over towards those right toes. Slowly rising up. Find your feet right into your open hip standing splits. Left leg rises. This time take an inhale. Exhale, knee behind knee. This time see if you can top of the left ankle open into Chipasana as you open that left shoulder, stacking on top of the right. In one action, you're going to see if you can really flex your left foot, engage that left glute, release the leg and the arm. Half moon, breath in, breath out, step back, warrior two. Reverse the warrior, big inhale. Exhale, windmill your arms all the way down. Wild thing, option two, hover the right heel towards the buttocks, really engaging the glute, the hamstring. Take an inhale. Exhale, one-legged high plank. Hold it, breathe in, all the way down to your belly this time. Breathe out. Bending your right knee. Extending your left arm out, hand in line with shoulder, and stepping your right foot behind your left thigh. Feeling that space open up in that left shoulder. All the way down onto your belly. Take both of your hands wide of your mat. Take one little rolling cobra here for some symmetry. Tops of feet firm. Lift the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, extend forward and down. Hands under shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Shrug your shoulders back. Press to high plank. Inhale. Hips down, heart opens. Hanging cobra. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Breath out. Final round, final side, and then we are pretty much done. All right, left leg rises, maybe turn right foot at a slight 45-degree angle. Take your right hand back towards the middle of the mat. Point A, point B, lift the arm. Point C, bend the knee, grab the top of the foot. Try to keep rolling this left shoulder from the ear. Option to release the hand, keep the knee bent, and pull your left knee into your left elbow. Then the hand grounds as the leg lifts, breathe in. Open the hip, bend the knee, squeeze the heel to the bum. Left knee to nose, inhale, round and curl. Step the foot forward, rise on your next inhale into a warrior two. No more dances here, it's easier on this side. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, horse pose. Take a deep breath in, lift through the crown. Breath out, fold and bow over your legs. Option for an inversion practice if you want to. You've got a couple breaths here. Maybe it's a handstand practice. Maybe it's not. I've actually decided not to do it. Maybe you want to go into a headstand, or you can just hang out here, walking your hands between your legs, maybe holding onto your heels, finding your way deeper into a nice symmetrical stretch. Sometimes you think you're going to do something and you realize I actually don't have the energy for that, and that's okay. Halfway lift, come down slowly. If you're up, don't let me rush you. And on your exhale, move right into that easy twist. Right hand down, left arm up, big expansive stretch in. Exhale, side cobra. Arms up, breathe in, all the way to Skandasana, to your right foot. Maybe sitting all the way down. Maybe taking left hand to the right ankle and taking this right arm over the ear for a big stretch. Slowly rising out of that. And you're going to move to your open hip standing splits. So hands frame, right leg rises on your inhale. One time curtsy, knee behind knee. Option to take hold of the ankle and kick into Chipasana. And where can you stabilize a little more? Where can you find a little more space? And then release the foot, release the arm. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, inhale. Big step back, warrior two, lift and expand and open. Take a deep breath in. into your wild thing on your exhale, planting the palm, maybe hovering that heel, squeezing the heel to the bum, big breath. And then exhale, take it slowly back to a one-legged high plank, one-legged chaturanga to your belly, and tuck the right toes, bend that right knee. And then again, you're going to take your right arm out, hand in line with shoulder, and then step your left foot behind your right thigh. Enjoy the stretch. And slowly come back down onto your belly, both legs straighten, both arms go out wide from your palms. Lift up, option to twist to one side, and then the other. And then take a deep breath in here. Exhale, extend forward and down. Counter pose, hands under shoulders, shrug your shoulders back, tuck your toes, press to high plank. The lower hips lift hard. Hanging cobra, big breath. To downward facing dog. Exhale, fully in and fully out. Feel the ground beneath your hands, your feet. Space and stability you've made in your body. And then you're going to take another inhale, and on your exhale, slowly walk your hands to your feet. Take a halfway lift, bow and fold over them on your exhale. And you can take your hands a little further forward, heels in. Actually, you're going to bend your knees, sit down, malasana. And then, kind of like we started, pop the knees down, stay on the balls of your feet. Oh, there goes an earring. And then you're going to come into camel pose. So if you need a rest, you can just simply rest. Otherwise, hands to the heels, shrug your shoulders back, tuck your tailbone down, recruit your lower abdominals, and see if you can shine open into Ustrasana. Before you come out of here, take a big breath in. And then exhale, lower your hips down. And then this time, roll back over the balls of your feet, lower your heels, and just take a moment to fold into like a rounded malasana. And from here, simply lower your buttocks down, sit all the way down. And we're going to just make sure there's no tension in the lower back. You can take your feet wide and just sort of knock your knees side to side. And then take your right knee towards that left heel and just fold your body over that right thigh. Gentle little twist. And slowly come up. Move to the other side. Folding over the right thigh. Little twist. And come all the way up. Now we're going to take our feet into Baddha Konasana, just a moment of a symmetrical little hip opener. And if you've got a foam, bring it close by to you. Moment here, lifting up through the chest and then folding forward and down. Try to squeeze the soles of the feet together to root the sit bones, but also adduct your inner thighs. You can lower the head all the way down if that's available for you. And one more big breath in, maybe go a little deeper for your exhale. And slowly rise up. And then bring your feet back into that wide-seated malasana. And slowly roll all the way down onto your back. You're going to keep your feet wide. This time we're going into a wide bridge pose. So you're going to lift your bum up, take the foam, and place it where your bum will land, so it's underneath your buttocks area. Really root down through the feet. Lift your chest high to the chin. You can get a little higher here. Of course, if you want to move into full Urdhva Dhanurasana, go ahead. Really work the core, the legs, the hamstrings, the glutes, everything. So this should feel quite good. But when you come down, you're going to come to the crown of your head and go back into that wide bridge pose, breathing in. Meet me whenever you're ready. Don't let me rush you. And then exhale, round upper back, middle back, lower back, and let your sacrum rest on that foam. Let your knees knock in. Just feel a nice internal rotation of your inner thighs. You can open your arms out any amount here, or just simply down besides you. I'm going to knock the knees to the left. If you've got that foam, it just gives you like a little bit of a massage into the outer glutes. And you're just feeling into this whole right side of the body. And then change whenever you're ready. If you need to adjust where that foam is, do so. Got a little wall here, which is not ideal, but here we are. Still getting a nice stretch into the left side. And slowly come up through center, knees parallel. Right knee hugs in, left leg long. Just give yourself a little stretch. Pavana Muktasana. Feel how if you've got something underneath your sacrum, there's no tension in the neck, no tension in the shoulders. And then simply switch out. Squeeze in. And then right knee in. Both legs to ceiling. You can roll out your ankles. You can roll out your wrists. A little shake, a little shift side to side. And then we're going to hug knees in and we're going to extend into shavasana. And here, so nice to have a little foam cushion underneath your buttocks to feel that lengthening and release of your hip flexors. And simply rest and surrender into stillness, shavasana. Please stay here as long as you need to integrate your practice. And I really, really hope you enjoyed. Have a beautiful rest of your day.